Ever wondered why those sales negotiations sometimes feel like an uphill battle? Today, we'll delve into a concept that might just be the key to turning those challenges around: prospect theory. Prospect theory, first introduced by psychologists Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky in 1979, is a behavioral economic theory suggesting that people make decisions based on the potential value of losses and gains rather than the final outcome. In simpler terms, it's all about how people perceive gains and losses. Think of it this way: losing $100 feels worse than gaining the same amount. That's the essence of prospect theory. It's not about the actual amount, but the emotional impact of loss versus gain. So, why is this relevant in marketing? Well, understanding prospect theory can help marketers craft their messages in a way that appeals to the emotions of their target audience. It's about framing the product or service in a way that emphasizes the gain or minimizes the perceived loss. Let's apply this to sales negotiations. If you're selling a product, painting a picture of what the customer stands to gain from purchasing it is a good strategy. Or, if there's a risk involved, focusing on how your product can mitigate that risk can be highly effective. For instance, if you're selling bread in a bakery, you could emphasize the freshness of the bread and how it can enhance the customer's meal. If you're negotiating a deal in a large store like Costco, you might highlight the bulk savings and the convenience of having everything in one place. In a nutshell, prospect theory can be a powerful tool in sales negotiations. It's all about understanding how people think and make decisions, and using that knowledge to frame your offer in the most appealing way. Remember, people tend to be risk-averse. They're more likely to make a decision to avoid a loss than to achieve a gain. Use this to your advantage in your sales negotiations. Highlight the potential loss if they don't take up your offer, or the gains they'll miss out on. That's the power of prospect theory in action. So next time you're in a sales negotiation, think about prospect theory. Consider how you can frame your offer to appeal to the customer's emotions, emphasize the gains, and minimize the perceived losses. It could be the key to turning those sales negotiations around. We hope this insight into prospect theory and its application in sales negotiations has been enlightening. Remember, every negotiation is an opportunity to understand your customer better and to present your offer in a way that appeals to their emotions and perceptions. Happy selling!